What's going on, everybody? Josh from Dark Horse Tackle here. I'm going to give you an overview of the June box. It's a good box. I'm a huge fan of this box. Incredibly versatile box, and there's just a few baits in this box that they'll take you anywhere all year long. So let's get started. First off, I've got a spinnerbait from Cellar Baits. Now this one is a 1/4 ounce with an Indiana blade and a Colorado blade. Simple chartreuse white. Beautiful deal. If you watched our live on Saturday, you will see the overview of the spinnerbait and how Nathan from Cellar, the owner of Cellar, likes to throw it. Got a double keeper on that hook. Wire tied, of course. Beautiful spinnerbait here. This thing will take you far anywhere you go. Any pond you go to, any lake you go to, there's a fish eating spinnerbait. Next up, we've got one of my favorite baits, one of the most versatile baits on the market, Motion Seeker. This one happens to be white, 3/8 ounce. This is Motion's version of a bladed jig. A little bit of a smaller profile here, but this custom head design allows you to skip it for miles. This one has all white, white blade, hand-tied skirt, as always, with a screw lock keeper. You put your favorite paddle tail shad or a little crawdad trailer on that thing, you'll be catching them in no time. Next up, one of the most versatile worms I've ever used in my life. This is the Third Eye Fishing Dojo worm in a green pumpkin bluegill. This bait is just a green pumpkin with some blue fleck in it. It's a real good bait, 6.5 inch bait. Don't let that scare you. I've got a couple of them pre-rigged behind me here. I'll go over the bait itself here real quick. It's just a simple finesse worm style bait, but this little ball here at the end, this tapered tail, is what produces all the action. If you stroke that thing in some deeper water, it's gonna wiggle, it's gonna pulsate, it's gonna generate bites, is what it's gonna do. This bait excels on a Neko rig, a Texas rig, a Zika rig, a shaky head rig, a Carolina rig. You can throw this thing on everything. This bait is incredible. The color is incredible. The company's incredible. Check them out. I have it pre-rigged on a Neko. There is, well, this is actually weightless. Either way, you put a weight in it, it's a Neko rig. You don't, it's a weightless rig. Beautiful bait, great action, especially when it falls head first. That tail sticks straight up, and it kind of floats for a little bit. Also got it on a shaky head. It's one of my favorite ways to fish these style baits. These big worms, these 6-inch and bigger style finesse worms, I love fishing on a big shaky head. And that brings me to the last thing in this box, a pack of Jig Masters shaky heads. Now I've got one pre-used, and I'll show you how to rig this thing real quick. This shaky head jig, as you can see, it's got a little bit of wear on it. It's been used, it's caught fish. Has a centering pin. You take that centering pin, you find the center of that worm, and you can easily screw that worm right on to the shaky head rig itself. Now I like to Texpose mine, but if you want, you can just pull back, give it the old weedless deal, and just blast them on that hook set. But I like to do it like this. You take it through like that, and you just Texpose it. It's a simple shaky head. Little recap for that video, or for this video on the June box. Jig Masters shaky heads, 1/4 ounce. Third Eye Dojo worms, green pumpkin bluegill. Beautiful Cellar spinnerbait, and a beautiful Motion Fishing Seeker. That is your June box from Dark Horse Tackle. My name's Josh. Also, we got a Father's Day sale, 20% off with the promo code DAD20. That's t-shirts, that's subscription boxes, that's non-subscription boxes, that's hard baits. Everything you want on the site except for dabble packs is 20% off with promo code DAD20. And that's good until next Sunday. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching.